Is it Monday?
Dang it. Alright, I'll be right back. Man, it is cold outside today. So we woke up early today, made sure that we got out so that we can enjoy some of the sun out here. In Denmark, it is literally only light outside from 9 in the morning till about maybe 3. So first we're gonna stop by the library. She's gonna go pick up another book and drop off a book. What book did you get?
This one was like a national beauty book.
A beauty book?
Yeah, about national beauty, so like different oils and stuff.
I like them.
Yeah, so you don't get all these chemicals.
And then after that, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go to Toffers. So maybe you'll get some breakfast and some coffee or tea, and then we're gonna play 500.
So 500 is this like card game that she just likes to whoop my ass out? This is cool. It's like a lion. Look at this. Alright, we have made it. It's so much warmer in here. So what is on the menu for today, babe?
You can have kale soup, you can have rice pudding, or you can have like bread rolls, you can have scones, and then you can have different sandwiches and salads, or you can have a breakfast.
This breakfast platter is so good. Yeah. So we come here 2 to 3 times every week and get this little breakfast platter, and we play cards. I have yet to beat her, so hopefully today I break that streak. Since the soup is gonna get cold soon, might as well dig into this first. Very good. You should definitely try to make this at home. I like this a lot. I've never had a kale soup before in my life. It's not too salty. The thing is like perfect. I can probably sprinkle a little bit of some crushed black pepper. But it's got a good mix with the broth. It's really good. The little elf just dove into my food, but let's try the oatmeal. It's nice and warm. Got the cinnamon sugar on top. So good. I mean, it's just oatmeal, but you know, it's different whenever someone else cooks it for you. Super warm, gooey. Take some of this jelly here. Add some of the jelly in there. It has a nice touch. We're gonna find out what this is. I guess it is a kiwi. I've never seen a kiwi this ripe. Look how ripe that is. A little bit of like red pepper flavor. It's not too oily. You can obviously taste there's a little bit of olive oil in it, but it's not overwhelming. Like how pasty it is. So apparently this is Santa Claus's house. That's what juleman means.
Juleman.
Juleman.
He's in there.
He's in there doing something. Okay, so we are back at the store. We need to pick up a few items. We're looking at the discount section like we always do. So let's see what they got.
Carrot bread rolls.
Ooh, carrot bread rolls. Okay.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
So we have carrots, we got some ice. Does that look good?
No.
Nah. Nah, it's not good. We still have some good ripe bananas at home, but always have to stay stocked up. Someone got on to me about using the bags, so I'm just not gonna use any bags today. We're gonna be a little bit better with the environment.
This is when we just get a few.
It's not so bad. We just picked up these bananas, as you see. This is why I buy them in bulk, because then it allows them to ripen and get brown like this. This is when they're perfect for smoothies. Then we got a can of chickpeas, a pack of some whole wheat flour. This is some yeast. We got some apples here, the carrots. This is vinegar that we use for whenever we wash clothes. So next time we wash clothes, we'll show you guys what we do with it. We also have some cucumbers, tomatoes, and then a bag of ice. This is for the smoothies that I make every day. Okay, so with this quick little grocery run that I just showed you guys, it came out to be 101 Danish crowns, which comes out to be $15.46 in US. So not too bad. So now that we are back home and settled, Anne is actually going to prepare some bread today.
Today I'm going to make some carrot bread rolls because Jonathan, he really wanted bread today. So the first thing we're going to use is oats, wheat flour, buckwheat flour, coconut sugar, oat milk. I actually just made this yesterday from scratch. So we just added it to this old container. Chia seeds, carrots, and yeast, some salt, and some lukewarm water. Okay, so now that they're peeled, it's time to grate them. Next step is you have to add 2 deciliters of lukewarm water and put in the yeast. Next step is we add in 1 tablespoon of the coconut sugar, 1 deciliter of this oat milk, then we take the grated carrots, and we have 150 grams, and we add it. And 1 teaspoon of the Himalayan sea salt. And now it's time to add the flour. So first we take 400 grams of the wheat flour. And 75 grams of oats. Then 75 grams of buckwheat flour. And lastly, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Then we mix the dry ingredients. Now we have these two, one with the dry ingredients, one with the wet ingredients, and we're going to slowly add in the flour, just a little at a time. So I can see that the dough is still pretty wet, so I'm adding in a little bit more flour. And then I'm gonna beat it. Now the dough is done, and you can see it's not sticking to the edges of the bowl anymore.
That looks perfect.
Now we have to let it rise for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna cover it up, let it sit here for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and make the bread rolls.
A few moments later.
Now it's been 30 minutes, so let's take a look and see how the dough looks. Yay! Compared to my head. And I have a big head. So we're gonna put some flour on the table, so it doesn't stick. going to take a knife and divide it into 12 pieces. So I'm starting in the middle, and then I'm gonna divide this one into 6 pieces. Then each one of these into 3 pieces. That way you know that they get even size. Next step is we have to shape them and place them on the baking sheet. If they stick to your hands, you can just put on a little bit of flour, and that way it's easier to shape them. That's one. Now next step, we have to put them in the oven for around 20 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to 400 in Fahrenheit. Now it's been 20 minutes, so we have to take them out of the oven and see if they're ready.
They smell really good.
Yes, and you can see now they have this golden color.
Wow.
Yeah, they're perfect. So good. Now we're going to let them cool down a little bit, and then we're going to try them afterward.
Check out those loaves. Are you gonna let me do this?
Well, we can both taste one.
Okay. So let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Look at that. That steam just popping out. Look at this. That's perfect. Yeah, that just breaks. Oof.
Have you tried carrot bread before?
Nope. That's really good.
Yeah.
This is better than the bread that we had earlier today.
Because it's crispy out here, but it's not hard. And then the carrots, they add a little bit of extra flavor. And they make them a little bit more sweet and more moist. And then you can see, you know, that they're like very, a little bit fluffy.
Super simple, easy recipe to follow, guys.
And you can even put these in the freezer if you want to, so that way you can have them ready for a day when you have like guests over or something. We don't even need to put anything on them.
You know what would go good with this? Some jam. Some jam would go really good. Some homemade jam. We gotta make some homemade jam. What do you think? Definitely gotta do this sometime.
Just look at this. Are you happy?
Very happy. I'm actually gonna save those bread rolls for later, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and make me a smoothie real quick. So far I've added in 1 cup of oat milk, and then we're gonna go ahead and toss in 3 of these super ripe bananas. And then next, we're gonna add in 2 scoops of this vegan protein. Then I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of this cacao powder. Lastly, 1 scoop of chlorella. What are you playing?
Yes, I was trying to let me social movie.
What movie are you talking about?
A Star is Born.
Such a sad movie.
Yeah, but I love the music, so I'm trying to learn all of it.
Well, you're doing a good job. High five. Alright guys, so I am back from the gym and I am starving. We are back to these little bread rolls that we made earlier today, and then Ann went ahead and fixed up some fat-free hummus. This is basically just mashed up chickpeas with no oil. So we're gonna take one of these little bread rolls. I might as well just make it into a sandwich, so it's like a hummus sandwich right there. These carrot bread rolls are freaking amazing. On top of those 2 bread loaves with the chickpea hummus, we are adding another smoothie with 3 bananas, 2 scoops of protein, 1 tablespoon of dark cacao powder. And then I added 1 teaspoon of spirulina powder to this, along with 1 cup of oat milk. Check out that smoothie. It's a little green, obviously from the spirulina. And if you've been following me long enough, then you understand that this is like my favorite smoothie blend, is adding the dark chocolate with the banana and then the protein powder. This particular protein powder is the chocolate peanut butter flavor. It's by Bulk Powders. This is seriously the best smoothie ever, man. If you haven't tried this concoction, give it a go. This is like super spot on. That concludes all the meals for today. It wasn't so much variety, and I didn't really eat so much, but I didn't feel like I need to since I didn't do any weight training. I just did cardio, abs, and some calves at the gym. Nothing too crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. The recipe for that bread will be in the description box below. If you do end up trying it, make sure to tag Ann and I on Instagram so that way we can share. And until next time, everybody, it's Jonathan Arizari. Peace out.